just moved out the house, y'all. Woo! We are so excited, y'all. But before they moved out, I used to use my daughter's play area as her learning center. I would come over here. She had her board. And we have, if you see, we have like 5 different learning boards. But I would literally just pull out a learning board, just like this, sit it on the table, and literally she would sit still and whoo. So we would just sit on the dining room table and I would just bring out her learning board. I teach this to a lot of my different clients who don't have an actual designated area, just like me. I mean, it was 5 of us in a 3-bedroom house, and although that might be plenty of room for some people, with us we were crammed, like literally living on top of each other. But anyways, so this is literally what we would do. And then what I had over here in her learning center, I had things like her magnetic letters and her counting bears, and everything that's like down here. But the problem that I have noticed is when you use like a play area as a learning area, like she doesn't come over here to learn, she comes over here to play. So when it's time to learn, I have to really like get her to pay attention because she's like, oh, the kitchen, the baby doll. So I found out it worked better with her sitting at the table with the board. So that's a lot of times what I teach clients. However, because my mom and brother just moved out, we have a lot of new room in the house. So I'm gonna take you to my 2 options. If you noticed on my Instagram, I actually posted a poll asking you guys which area you guys felt would be best for a learning area. So I want to show you guys option number 1. So this was option number 1. It's not as much space, but it is like downstairs. I'm going to take you to option number 2, which was the winning vote. So I know what you guys might be thinking. Why don't you do it in her bedroom or your office? But I just cleared out a lot of room in the master bedroom. So let me show you option number 2. All right, so let me turn on the light. Okay, so this is the master bedroom and I've cleared out all this area. This is actually where I used to have my office that I would like record videos and pretty much do everything with everything Aja. As you can see, this area was the winning area because it does have the most space. However, it might not be ideal for some people because it is in the master bedroom, but I think it's fine, and this is just going to be her learning area. So join me today as we transform this area into her very own permanent learning area. Well, apparently I'm about to sit on the floor right here. I just did all of that, and then I hopped on Instagram. Apparently I don't know how to read polls. And I guess you guys decided on the downstairs option, not in my bedroom. So I spent a few days, converse with the hubsters to try to see where we really wanted the learning area, and definitely kept you guys advice as far as where it should be in the forefront. And I am so glad I didn't like officially finish in the bedroom, because now we're gonna do downstairs where you guys really said that you wanted the learning center. So watch me redo this whole thing. Y'all, but I got everything down here, like all the major stuff. So as you guys saw, this was going to be option number 1. That's what you guys voted on IG, so I'm going to make that happen. But in order to really get my vision right around in here, that means I'm going to have to move all of this furniture all the way down. And let me move this. As you see, don't judge me. Do not judge me. So I just kind of put everything under a table and put a tablecloth on it. So you're gonna watch me, like, you know, move it. Just don't judge, because this is real life. This is trying to figure out where to put this stuff. If I move all of it down here, I don't want her to learn right next to the couch. So let me think about this. Okay, so for finishing touches right now, this is what we have. So I have the learning board, and she has like 5, so I'll definitely switch this out. This is the fairy themed learning board. I will put the link down to it below in the description, but this is one of the learning boards that I do sell. I got the backdrop from Amazon. We have her letter cards. I put her little alphabet on the floor. This is also one of the activities that I sell online. Her reading strategies right now, she has Mastering Ebonize. Look at the picture. I'll link the link to that also below. That is one of my reading strategies. Ignore these boxes. That's actually her bed. She's getting a big girl bed. And then I have these right here. If you notice, I do have signs on like this. Says end table. I have home and classroom signs that you can also buy on my website. So those are right there. All right, so the one thing I really love is that when you sit, if I'm sitting right here, then everything I need will be right here in the shelf. And I just simply put her learning binders in here. She has one really simple one, and then of course her ultimate learning binder that I show you guys all the time. But so those are right there, so she'll be able to like literally just kind of grab her learning binders on her own. In this drawer I have like magnets, counting bears, all of her letter flashcards that we do, letter and numbers. So I also sell these as well. So as you see, I use a lot of my own products when I teach her. When we are doing reading, I just simply put this on the table and she's able to refer. So you see the Ebonize reading strategy that matches the big sign I have right here. I have her kindergarten readiness checklist. And then she has some folder games in here as well for color matching, etc. So I have kind of like a lot of her independent activities. And then I also have these. I absolutely love these. So one thing that I also sell are like a lot of the little Play-Doh mats and stuff. And so what I do is I'll just put whatever letter we're working on, I just kind of put it in one of these, and that becomes an independent activity. Right here, this was her bookshelf, and I had all of it organized. Right now, just ignore all of those because I just redid it, as y'all saw in the middle of creating this video. So here I put all of her easy readers, like phonics reading books. I actually used to use these when I taught my brother, who's now 20, how to read. One of my best friends gave Kendall all of her little letter books, so those are right there when we're studying our letters and sounds. Then these are her independent books that she can use, like decodables. All of these actually came from Target, I believe. And use what you already have. Start where you are. You don't have to wait till it's perfect or you have this big budget to get started. Just use what you already have, because having their own learning area does so much. It not only helps you stay consistent with teaching them, but it also actually creates an environment for their academic success, and they'll start to get excited when they come to the learning area. They'll know your new expectations. If you want even more activities and tricks of what to actually do when you're in your learning center, then make sure you check out my free guide. I'll link the link down to that below. And also, I know that teaching children, whether you're in the classroom or homeschooling at home, can be so overwhelming, very frustrating, very time consuming. And the truth of the matter is, most of us end up quitting. We throw in the towel. We say, I don't want to do this anymore. So that is why I started my Teaching by Design program, all designed to help you simplify teaching. It is a step-by-step program where I walk you through exactly how to set up your own teaching system and create activities that are engaging in seconds. So if you're interested in joining the Teaching by Design program, that link is also down below in the description. It takes more than just a learning area to set up a child for success, especially if you want them to be successful in literacy. I have books spread around my house, in the bathroom, her bedroom, etc. If you want to find out more of how to create that reading environment, whether you're at home or in the classroom, go ahead and check out this video where I lay out exactly how I did it both at my home and in the classroom. See you in that video.